This food is Dave's hot chicken.
All right, should now be all good to go. Hold on, headphones aren't in all the way. There we go. All right. Just gonna turn up just a bit. Oh, actually, you know what? Hold on, give me 1 second. Forgot one thing real quick. Okay, now we're good. By the way, Tom, hello. I don't know if you saw my little response there in the chat, but hello. Let me go and switch on over here. There we go. All right, we are all set up. I think my camera's at a weird angle, but oh well. All right. Hello. Hope everybody's doing well. I don't know if we have anybody else in the chat. I know I acknowledged Tom. Hello. So today, I'm excited. We're going to start working on some of the actual designs for Altiverse. So up until this point, I've been using a lot of like demo assets and things like that. So I wanted to start putting in my own assets, start getting some of my own stuff together, because honestly that's like a big part of the next step as well. I've already started working on some of the procedural stuff. I haven't gotten very far yet, but I've started working on, there's going to be a bit of an elemental system, so I've started working on some of that. I've been working on the multiplayer setup quite a bit, because that's going to take me quite a bit of time. And yeah, and then, but in order for all the elemental stuff to make sense, I do also kind of need different models for everything. And yeah, so basically design is going to be a big part of everything that's going to be going into the next little development update, which by the way, if you want to try Altiverse or kind of give me any feedback or anything, I have it available on itch. It's available for Windows, Linux, and there's an APK for Quest 2, so you can go and give that a shot if you want to play around with it a little bit. It's still a little rough, just to be aware there. It's still very, very rough, but it is at the very least starting to get out of those beginning stages, which I'm really happy about because I've been stuck there for a while. Cool. So, I've been trying to figure out the best way to do designs for a little while. I kind of thought about maybe doing like some origami style, and just kind of scanning everything in. I've thought about trying to see if I could somewhat implement a realistic style. I've been talking with another guy to see if I could kind of work with him to get things going. And I'll probably still end up enlisting him for help here and there. But I think I've kind of ended up with a style that I think I can kind of do. I've got some of the models done. I don't know that any of them are ready, but maybe we'll go and import a few of them just to see what they look like. But what I have generally opted for is it's going to look... I'm basically going to be using a lot of very basic shapes and a lot of solid colors. I will be using textures and things like that for some elements. Like, I think for the dungeon walls, I think it's going to make sense to have something with a little bit more detail, not just solid colors. But this is kind of meant to be like a digital universe anyways, so I think it'll kind of fit. I think it'll look well if I can do it correctly. So, like I said, we'll see if we can get to the meshes. I have some of them done. I think some of them should be good to go. I think some of them still need a bit more work. So we might see if we can't do a little bit of that. But what I mostly want to focus on is how the materials are going to look. So, I think we're just going to stick with using the little mannequin here for now, just so we can see what this is going to look like material-wise. So I'm just going to copy this guy over real quick. Because what I want to do is I want to just give this guy a solid color, maybe both, because I think he's got two materials. I just want to kind of give him a solid color and see generally what that looks like. And I still want to stick with the same sort of outline shape that we have here on meshes, because I think that'll kind of help out with the depth a little bit. Still, not make it look so 2D-ish, because that's kind of a concern I had with doing just solid colors. That, and also because of these sort of cell shading material that I have, I think that'll kind of help too, because we'll have different tones of that color, not just a full solid color on every single, on everywhere. And I think that also kind of helps simplify things down a lot too when it comes to doing textures and materials, because most things are just going to use, one of like 10 different colors, because I'm thinking right now we use like red, blue, green, maybe we'll use some purple, little bit. Did I say blue? I think I did say blue. Yeah, we'll basically be using a whole bunch. So, I think that's kind of my thought process out of the way where I want to go with this. So this is actually the, I call this the Matte Master. This was kind of the material that I was using to kind of build up the cell shading, and outline kind of look. So I want to generally use what we have here. The only things that really need to change, I don't know that I want an emissive color, so that probably will need to come out. And over here, this is currently designed to use a texture 2D, or just a either param text object or a param 2D, which both these are basically just textures, if I recall correctly. So this is going to come out. We also don't need the world align texture because it's going to be a solid color. There's no need for that. I had this multiply in order to kind of brighten up the colors a little bit, or if I needed to darken them in certain scenarios. That's probably going to come out. I don't remember what this does. Oh, wait. No, I know what this does. This is for the sort of outline that we have around the edge here. So if I like decrease this a bit, that kind of generates our outline there. It's actually a very simple way to do it. I don't know that I'm going to really need any of this. This was all for kind of normals and all that. Oh, wait. No, wait. I think I need this section here. I think this is how we generate the outline, like the depth portion here, I think. We'll play around with it. We'll see what we can take out. We'll see what we can leave in. So let's go ahead. I am going to do this. Let's do new folder. Color materials. Okay, and I also want to find, there it is. We're going to just duplicate this. Let's just call this one, I'll start with just one color. Let's do matte green. I might need to cancel that. Let's do it this way. Oh wait, no, I can't get it up there. Oh, perfect. Move here. That cannot possibly exist already. I just created that. Okay, you know what? We'll do this then. Let's do this. Hold on. Material, matte, green. There we go. Okay. There we go. Okay, I'm just going to do this. I'm going to copy all this. I don't know that I can delete that. I can't. So let's just do Control V. And we'll just move this up front. I'm just going to have this look how it looks currently in the texture version. Let's do base color, transform vector, which goes into normal, I think. Let me double check that. By the way, if I sound terrible or if I start coughing all of a sudden, I'm getting over a cold. So, yeah, just in case you're wondering at all. Or if I, like, sound terrible or anything like that. I think I'm still a little bit congested, at least. Most of it's gone, but it's still there a little bit. All right. So I did connect it all correctly. I know I'm gonna need to tweak some of the detail settings too for the actual material. So let me go and close that, just to try and keep things organized here. I might delete that. Perfect. Okay, and let's apply it to this right one here. Let's see what this looks like. Yeah, I'll go and apply it to both. I want to see what it looks like on the whole body. I want to use something that has a little bit more detail to it, because this also gives me a good idea of how this is going to look on more simplistic meshes, I think. We'll see. I don't remember changing anything there, so I'll just... Okay, let's see here. So we want this to be fully rough. And I think I want to change this from opaque to maybe masked. I don't actually know if I need to change it to masked. Let me see this real quick. So also I'll make sure that this is fairly well optimized. Let me see it real quick. That's why my pocket feels weird. I have my phone in there. Do I use VRGK? Oh, that was the I think I've heard of VRGK. That's that plugin, right? Yeah, the virtual reality game kit. That's the more like realistic physics-based one, right? I am not currently. That's mostly just because I was on a budget for this one. I may end up coming back and seeing if I can use something like this. I'm trying to see if I can kind of develop my own variation on this, which seems to be working pretty well. So I'm not currently using the VRGK. I am using a lot of physics handles and physics constraints in order to make it work, though. Oh, that's interesting. They disconnect the elbows there. That's interesting. Look at that. The elbows become disconnected. I think I may understand kind of how they're doing this. I'm willing to bet. So I've been looking into if you want to try and design something like this yourself. I know... I think it was Creed and Saints and Sinners have like little talks on that Unreal Engine has posted. Let me see here. Unreal Engine, Creed. And they both kind of talk about how they have done their melee combat if you're trying to sort of tweak your own as well. If you want to use VRGK, that's great. I've used the VRGK. They have like a little demo application. It works fantastic. But I really wanted to try and figure out my own version of this too. I've played around with it somewhat. I'm willing to bet that they do a lot of things the way that Creed and Saints and Sinners have done theirs. Saints and Sinners, Unreal Engine. Because the way that they've basically done it is a lot of times, I don't think this is it. There's a different one. This one. The way that both of them have done it are kind of similar. It's basically you're in some way or another, you're detaching what players physically see from what's actually happening in the background. So, for example, Creed, for example, is an interesting idea behind this. So... And before I even saw this, I was actually kind of playing around with something very similar, where you basically have an animation running in the background that players can't see, and then you have a physical body for enemies that you do see. And what basically happens is that physical body that you do see tries its best to line up with the animation in the background. I believe the Saints and Sinners one does something very similar with the hands. They didn't say it in quite the same way, but I'm willing to bet it's kind of a similar idea where you kind of have a target position and you're just trying to move to that general direction. But yeah, I mean, if you would like to provide it, I know we're not able to share files, obviously, over the YouTube chat. But maybe if you want to reach out on Discord or something like that, or I believe I should still have an email up on on the VR Playground website. I'd be happy to at least have a look at, just kind of see generally how it works. Because, yeah, doing physical-based stuff, too, is a real pain. But I think I've managed to get something pretty close. It does still need some work, but I think I managed to get something really close. Vector, parameter. Actually, I don't even know that I need this as a vector parameter. Let's just do a vector 4, 3. Actually, I think, if I recall, I think I can just do this. Hold on. Convert to constant. Here we go. Green. There we go. Gives us our general color there. Yeah, but no, I understand you'd only be able to provide it for educational purposes too, if you were going to do that too. Have you been using the VRGK plugin for any of your projects currently? Yeah, it looks pretty good. See how this looks? It looks like all... This looks really weird, like it's all glowing or something. Let me see here. Let me disconnect this emissive. I'm going to bet that emissive is part of the problem. I think the normal might need to be detached as well. I'm not entirely sure about that one. Taking it just a little bit at a time. I don't want to completely break my materials right now. Let's see here. Yeah, it's still got a weird glowing going on. Let's see here. I'm going to disconnect this. And this is going to come over. We're just going to attach that there and there. Okay, I think all of this will be able to come out. Let me just double check here real quick. I think this is all for the outline, if I recall. Yeah, it is. So I want to keep that in there. I'm going to decrease this down to 0.2 maybe. Okay, so that can come out. Normal. Let me leave that there for a second just in case I'm wrong. Cut my hand at some point. I'm not really sure how. Yeah, this one, because of the way that the model is, the outlines aren't very thick or anything. I don't know that I like how it looks like it's glowing or something. Let me see this. Let me try rotating this around a bit. Is that just me? It looks like it's like glowing or something. Or maybe there's like a metallic to it. Let me see here. Maybe I have some metallicness to it. Let's do this real quick. Let's have a quick look here. Fully rough. Tangent space normal. I feel like I disabled something else in here. Hold on real quick. Let me see the master real quick. I think I might have disabled something. I did. I disabled tangent space normal. Let me see if that happens to fix it. I'll be honest, I don't really know what tangent space normal does. I don't spend enough time in materials like I probably should. Okay. Okay, that looks a bit better. It doesn't have that same reflection or anything like it did before. Let me slow down the camera a bit. Oh, I forgot those show up through the through all the materials and everything, all the models. Let me try something real quick. I don't like it. It looks like there's like a really drastic change between the different shades. Maybe I need to decrease this a bit. Let me do like 0.85. Oh wait, no. Hold on. I'm doing something wrong here. Hold on. I think. Hold on. I think this can all come out real quick. Transform vector, clamp -1 1. Lighting tweak. I think that some of this might need to change. Okay, yep, here we go. I think we try 0.5, 0. I don't know what this one does. Hold on. I don't think that one does anything. Am I not using this at all? If I like took this out, would this even change anything? Doesn't look like it. If I change one of these, hold on. That doesn't seem to do anything either. Okay. It did kind of do something. I think I kind of ended up breaking it a bit. Hold on. Let me pop this out real quick. Hold on. Let me see. Is that because I did this? I hate how slow this is to have the materials get saved. Okay, yep. That looks like it might be why. I'm also noticing in certain areas, it doesn't look like it's quite as defined a line. Let me see something real quick. Can I disable shadows on this? I wonder if the shadow is what's making it look weird. Hold on. Shadow. Receive CSM shadows. Does look a little bit better when I do that. What if I do this on a missive real quick? I wonder if I do it on a missive, if it'll remove the shadow that I'm getting here. Did definitely remove the shadow. Okay. I think that's kind of getting closer to what I want. Let's try... Let me also make sure of this real quick. Hold on. Yeah, still looking pretty good. Good. Let's try... Hold on. I think we're starting to get somewhere here. I'm gonna remove that. You revert that back to opaque. And I need this to not be as bright, basically. Let me see here. Multiply. Let me see if maybe I could just like multiply and get the look I'm going for here. Not quite. Oh, you know what? I wonder. It's a lighting tweak. What if I try this? This might be a bit of a long shot, but I'm going to try this real quick. Okay. We're making progress. All right. Hold on. Let me see how this looks if I just do that. What I'm betting is going to happen is the lit parts are going to be glowing green, and all the non-lit parts are going to just be black. I'm willing to bet that's what's going to happen right now. Oh, it's the opposite. Okay. We can work with that. Hold on. 1 minus. Okay, so there's that. And then probably what I need to have happen... Oh, wait. Oh, hold on. I might need to mask this. Let me see here. Let me grab this real quick. You know what else I've noticed too? This will end up screwing around with the lighting too that I originally had. No, actually, we'll still get a bit of a reddish tint. It'll still look pretty good. Okay. I think I know where I'm going from here. Hold on, let's do this. I think I'm getting a little closer. Let's do... I think I want to do a lerp. Or do I need a if? I think I need an if. I think I need one of these. Check here. The if expression compares two inputs and then passes through the other values based on the results of the comparison. Okay. All right. Hold on. I think if I put this as 0.5, we can then basically take this as our A, this multiplied by, say, 0.5 as the other two values. And then that will go into our emissive. Okay. All right. I think we're getting somewhere there. Let's see how this looks real quick. I could probably even add in another if statement and do even more like layers on top of it, which would look really interesting as well. Okay, yeah. We still get a bit of red. It's mostly on the outline though, I'm noticing. I'll be honest, I'm trying to decide how I feel about that. Let me do this real quick. Hold on. We're going to do a couple things here. Let's do an if. I want to do this one at maybe 0.65. I'm just going to increase that a bit. Go up there. Let's do this one at 0.25 maybe. Wait, did I put in the wrong thing? I did. Hold on. This needs to go into A. This will go into A greater than B. And then we're going to need another multiply here. Do this one at 0.1 maybe. I might need to actually separate that out a little bit more. I think it looks weird on the sphere, if I'm honest. I'm trying to decide how I feel about the way that this looks on the sphere. Okay, yeah. Okay. Alright, we're getting an interesting look here. I think I might also see... Like, I'll decrease the... Yeah, there's still a little bit of red there. I like that. I think what I may even do... I don't like that the point light doesn't affect it, though. Okay, I think I have an idea for this. Okay? I think I have an idea. So, I've seen this thing. Okay? Hold on. I think I'm going to pull it up real quick. YouTube.com. Let's go. I want to look up real quick because I think I've seen this before. If we look at Wind Waker cell shading, maybe? Maybe I need to look up lighting. There is one that I've seen where basically when it switches... Here it is. I saw it. Hold on. Where did it go? There it is. God dang it, Unreal. Get out of my way. Okay. Let me see here. So I've seen this thing. I think this was where I'd originally seen it. Where in Wind Waker, when you switch between light sources, you can actually see... Maybe I should open this up real quick. Hold on. I'm just going to mute that. By the way, credits to Jasper here on YouTube. When it goes between light sources, it kind of flips in between them. Yeah, so you can kind of see it sort of flips between the nearest light source. I think I might want to go for something like that. Because realistically, in most of the game, if not the entirety of it, there isn't going to be a... there aren't going to be very many of the... these kinds of lights here, the directional lights. So what I may want to see if I can do is take a point light and kind of switch between them, you know, wherever the nearest one is. Shouldn't be too difficult, I don't think. Let me see here. What if I did this real quick? Let me get a vector parameter. I think this needs to be dropped into here. I think what that's going to do is it's going to be a light source coming from the origin of the world. Maybe not. don't think that quite worked. Hold on. There's a way to do it. Fitter Tom. All right. I will have to look out for that. All right. Sorry, I was getting a little focused on what I was doing here. Tangent space to world space. Hold on. How does this work? Vertex, normal, world space. No. This isn't right. Hold on, let me see. I think I had another way I was doing it. Let me see. I think I had another. I think this was my old version of doing it. I think this. No, that's not gonna work either. I thought I had like an old version where I was doing exactly what I needed this to do. Cell shading design. Is this it? No, those were the child classes. This has become a bit of a mess now. As you can see, I've tried doing cell shading a number of different ways now. Thank you, Tricell. Appreciate it. Yeah, I do live stuff here and there. This is a game that I've been working on for a while. I'm trying to figure out how to do this at the moment. Yeah, no, I don't need that. Oh, I don't need that. This I do need. There's a way. I've done it before. I had it as my old version of cell shading. I had an old version where I was using a vector parameter in order to set the where the light source was. I'm actually curious though. If I wait. Let me try something real quick. Hold on. I want to try something. If I put that in add, save that. Where's the world origin? The world origin's over there, right? Hold on. I'm going to try something real quick. I need to speed up my camera. Oh! Wait a second. I think this was working the way I thought it was. Hold on. Oh, yep. Okay. Yep. All right. This is actually inverted too. Okay, so that's why. Okay, so we are using the world origin, it looks like. So this is, if I were to like move this over here, the shadow should move. Yep. It looks like his upper half is kind of getting lit up. I think. Am I looking at this correctly? I think I am. I really can't tell. Hold on. Let me do something real quick. I'm going to take this out. We'll put that into A. Put that into A. We drop that in. Save. Did that just break everything? I don't know yet. Hold on. Maybe I just need to go for like natural shadows instead of trying to go with this sort of cell shaded design I was trying to go for. Because I don't know if this is working. What if I do this? Hold on. If I took... I'm going to try something real quick. If I took this, and hopefully don't break anything. If I did that there, that can go to A, that can go to A. I'm either going to break things terribly right now, or this is going to work great. I don't know which it's going to be. I love the suspense, knowing that you could potentially just shatter everything in a minute, and you just don't even know until after it's done. Okay. I think I see shadows on the other side. Okay, I think... Alright, hold on. I think we might be getting somewhere here. No, we're not. It's still not moving with the light. I might. I was doing something weird on top. Oh, that's... Oh, interesting. Okay. So, I'm trying to... Okay, hold on. Yeah, cell shaded shadows is what the goal is. I think actually I may need to do a couple things here. Let me try put this here. This can both go in here because this is the color. That can go into emissive. That can come out. That can go B. Yeah, so the goal is to have cell shaded shadows. So the problem, right, is you can do cell shading with post-process effects, but the problem is the Quest 2 does not support post-process. Or you can get it to support post-process, but you're basically going to have an unplayable game at that point. So I'm trying to find out. My thought is and I've done this before. I'm trying to remember how I did it before, but there's a way to have it so that way you can set a point where like you can set a light source point like in its world space, and you can take that and use that point in order to determine where your light's coming from. And so the goal is to get something kind of like this. Hold on. Kind of like this. Where you see it just kind of gets whatever the closest point light is and just kind of swaps between them. And then if you go back, it obviously swaps back, of course. That's going to need to be handled in tick. That part's not difficult, getting the closest light source and swapping between them. That part's easy. The difficult part is getting that to work in the material. But I'm trying to remember. I've done this before, and I can't remember how I did it, and I don't know that I saved that material. I think I deleted it. Because I thought I wasn't going to end up doing it that way. Oh, wait. Hold on. Let me check. I had a component tied to that. Hold on. You do cell. Can I filters blueprints cell shaded actor? I think this was it. Hold on. If this is still functional, I might be able to track down what that material was. Cell shaded components. Get that. Create matte cell shaded 1. This one. Okay, here we go. Here we go. This is it. This was it. Okay. Yep. Hold on. Let me grab this. I only need that part. Okay. We're just going to set this to 0, 0, 0. Okay. Hopefully this will work. Collections. Material collection. Oh. You know, I've never actually used material collections. Maybe that's gonna be you're not the first person who's recommended I look into that too. Hold on. Material collections. Collections are supposed to have it's supposed to have a whole bunch of different like asset, right? Or not asset, but like some kind of item, right? Something like that. Material parameter collections, material parameter scalar parameters, vector parameters, emissive to add parameters to the collection. Using material in materials. This material will be a simple emissive surface that uses a Fresnel expression to make the material glow slightly brighter around the edges. So you can basically just have a whole bunch of different vectors. I'm worried about doing it this way though, only because I could potentially have like 50 different light sources in an environment. I'd be concerned about having, and some of them are going to be movable too, as well. I'd be concerned about having that many different vectors all constantly swapping around. But I don't know, this might be the better way to do it. Set scalar parameter value. Okay, and then, okay, basically it works like a scalar parameter. Okay, I gotcha. That might work. I'll have to look at that. Okay, I don't think it's gonna work there. Let me see. Oh, wait, did that just break everything? I might have just broken everything. Hold on. Let me work on one thing at a time. Hold on. First I need to figure out why this is not working. That goes into A, then we have two different values in B. That goes into A, greater than B. Yep. Color. Actually, I might have like a black color or something just to make it look a little bit more interesting along the lines there. Absolute world position, light source position. How is that not working? Let me move this all out of the way real quick. Hold on. You out of the way. Let me see what I'm working with here. You probably need to come down here so I can see what you're doing. A greater than B. Distance. Oh, wait. Hold on. I'm gonna bet. Is it based off of distance? Oh yeah, that's what it is. It's based off of distance as well. You know what? I think I might remove that distance portion. I don't know that I want to use that. I'm in the wrong one. Let me remove that. I think I want to remove that distance and just use it straight up as it is. Just move that down. Save. Be handy on a lower level, I imagine, like telling every instance where the sun is just from a single collection param rather than having to take every single one. Yeah. You know what though? So the way that my dungeon generator works is only some perfect. There we go. Look at that. Look at that. Now we're getting somewhere. That looks much, much better. So now it's just moving around the origin point. What I was going to say is the dungeon generator that I put together, not everything is visible at all times. Only things that are necessary to be visible are actually visible. Like when you enter a room, all those, everything in that room is already set there visible for you for when you enter in. And when you leave it, it starts getting deset once you start heading into the next room. So what I could do is have it where we're only setting light sources for the actors that are visible. Possibly. That could work. Let's play around with this a little bit. I want to see what I can do with the material parameter collections. Let me... No, I'm going to put together a test folder real quick. Hold on. Yeah, if I was using a lot of light sources that were all stationary or that a lot of actors were using constantly at the same time, I would... That almost certainly would be the best way to do that. So let's see here. Material parameter collection, test collection. So let's see here. So yeah, we got vector parameters, we have scalar parameters. So I would want to use vector parameters. Give it a parameter name. Let me real quick test VP. Parameter, material parameter, set vector parameter value. Make literal name. So yeah, I could use that in order to make names. Make color, yep. And then this would basically just be a vector parameter. So in this case, the A would actually be entirely ignored. So I'd only need to worry about R, G, and B. That'd be our X, Y, and Z. And then get vector parameter value. Get vector. Okay. Oh. So I dropped that in there. Hold on, let me save this real quick. I bet that's why nothing's showing up. Yeah, so, and then I could get it. See, the only problem with using a vector parameter value is I don't know that I have any way to know what the names of everything are. I'd have to have like a constant naming structure or something like that. So like maybe I'd have to have like a, hold on. Let me see if I can remember how to do. Oh, why is my mouse not working? String. So I'd probably have to do is have like this, say like torch, or maybe we could have it as light source X, you know, whatever. And then have it so that way this is basically run through like a for loop with a break. That could go in as B. Yeah, I don't know that this is going to work the best, because then there's the potential that I'm searching through like hundreds of different light sources or something like that. I think the only scenario where this might be able to work is if I'm only sifting through light sources that are currently available, and I'm only sifting through assets that need those light sources in the moment, which in this case would be the NPCs. I'm trying to think if this would work well, Because I also know already that I'm having... Well, no, I think I've cleared up most of the latency that happens whenever you load into a new room. Okay. Okay. Nope. I have an idea. This actually will work. Oh, this is gonna be a pain though. Okay. Hold on. Let me try something here. Can I make... Or here, let me do this. Material parameter. Can I make one during runtime? I could promote one to a variable. Yeah. Okay. All right. I think I have an idea. Oh, this is gonna be a pain. Let me open up my levels real quick here. We're going to remove a few of these real quick. I don't need you or you. I just need you. Okay. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. So I'm mostly targeting Quest 2. I am going to be doing this for PC as well. Quest 2 needs to hit a minimum, or I'm sorry, not minimum. It needs to hit an average of 72 FPS. Like that's what Meta's requirements are for the App Lab. And obviously that's what you want to hit for any VR game, to be honest. So yeah, I've had to optimize the heck out of this thing. But I think I have an idea, okay? So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to create my own collection. I'm going to create my own collection. That's what I'm going to do. So we're going to do this. I have an idea. So this is the room manager. So every room in the level has this. So what I'm going to do is each room is going to be in charge of what light sources are available, where they are, and then we'll have all the actors do their own thing with the light sources. So let's do this. Let me go and make that visible for a second. You stay there for a minute. AI. Hold on. Here's our AI base. Open this up real quick. You come here. I want your material. Thank you. Those are both going to go in there and there. Okay, hold on. Let me make sure this works correctly. Did I not set that correctly? I did not. Okay, hold on. That's going to be a little bit of a quick adjustment here. Physical animation. Let me get materials for each loop. Let me go ahead, grab you, set material. There, think that'll work. Perfect. There we go. By the APIs, I forget what it's called on Quest. ASW. Oh, AWS? Is that what you're talking about? Seems to cap at 45 and spoof every second frame. Oh, yeah. Yeah, honestly, Quest development is a huge pain in the butt. Like, I don't think there's, like, any gentle way to put that. Developing for the Quest is a pain because you are very, very limited by performance. That's what, yeah. I don't blame you for going PC. Okay, let's see here. Come here. Okay, so that should work. Perfect. So all those guys are spawning. And I think they're still attacking each other. Yep, they're still attacking each other. Oh, I still love that. Okay. Let me go and get rid of you. I don't need you anymore. Be gone. Yeah, I did hear, though, recently that there's supposed to be an update sometime soon, if it hasn't already, to the Quest where there will actually be a little bit of a performance increase. I'd really be curious to know what it is that they're doing, that they're suddenly unlocking, like, just, 10% additional performance, 10% additional GPU power, whatever. The way that they phrase it is kind of weird to me. But I'd be really curious to know quite how that happens. Okay. Let me see. Hold on. Spawn actor, weapon melee base. Okay. I think I have an idea. As the Quest, so I've had to learn secondhand about all the caveats. Yeah, I've been using the Quest 2 recently, partially because that's been my main focus for this project, partially because I broke my left thumbstick on my index while trying to fix stick drift. And so, yeah, I haven't gotten it replaced yet. So I still don't have my index back yet. I gotta get that replacement order, actually. I should probably do that here soon. So yeah, the Quest 2 isn't bad, though, to be honest. It works pretty well. It's a good headset. I am curious though. I have to check later. I heard that if you factory reset a Quest 1, it'll actually brick it. I hope that's wrong. Maybe I should just leave my Quest 1 off, actually. I don't feel like finding out. I have one Quest 1. I don't feel like bricking it. Okay, hold on. How do I want to do this? Oh, yeah. Yeah, I'm not a fan of meta either. Yeah. I've used virtual desktop, which works pretty well if you're on Windows. I've used the I forget what the meta version of Quest streaming is. I've tried that one. That one works all right. I personally don't recommend it. And I'm actually currently on Linux, and ALVR has, for the most part, worked pretty well. The only problem that there is with Linux is you have a lot of issues with sound. Everything else works great. Like I don't have very many issues like with visual quality or anything like that. But getting the headphones and mic to work are a huge pain in the butt. But ALVR is also kind of the only option if you're on Linux. I'd love to see virtual desktop come to Linux. It's on Mac OS too, which I don't understand. I don't think Macs are able to do VR whatsoever. Let's see. I'm trying to think what the best way to do this is. Because I have a couple different items that would need to go in here. Let me see something real quick. Can event dispatchers return variables? I don't think they can, right? Yeah, they can't. You know what though? Something I could do. Yeah, this could work. Hold on. I guess I can't do that. Let's see. Oh, just leave that public. Okay, I have an idea. Okay, so here's what we're gonna do. I have an idea. Mobile phone keyboards. I'll be honest, I have mixed feelings about the Apple headphones. Or headphones. The Apple headset. I think, I'll be honest, I don't think it's going to be very much of a consumer headset. At least not this first version. I think it's mostly going to be one that probably mostly businesses are going to own. If it does grow in popularity at all. Because to be honest, to me, it seems more like an augmented reality device than a virtual reality one. First off, like, you don't have any controllers. The battery is relatively short compared to a lot of other VR headsets. Yeah, you do have a battery pack you can hook up to it, but I don't think that's a good substitute. And quite frankly, it doesn't. I watched like the whole video out too. I didn't notice very many games or anything being shown on the headset, right? And I think that there's two things, right? One, you don't have any physical controllers, so you don't have any buttons or anything like that for games. But second, what they did show off was a lot of things that I think would be a lot more fitting for a workplace environment. Because they showed like people working on their laptop or on their desktop, on their phone. They showed them watching movies and TV shows and music and meditation. Like all the things that you would normally do in like a regular everyday life. It seems to me like it's meant to mostly be a replacement for like your monitor, your TV, projector, whatever it is that you use, which I'm not going to say is a bad thing. I would love nothing more than to get rid of my monitor and just have like a keyboard and a mouse and that's it, right? Like I would love nothing more than to do that, but I I don't know that that's going to be the best thing, especially given that it's got a short battery life, even with the battery pack. Not to mention, it's an extremely expensive headset as far as VR and AR headsets go. The antisocial side of having them stuck to your face. Just not sure anything will go mainstream by isolating users. They connect to gaming controllers. They do connect to gaming controllers. That is true. That it does connect to like console controllers. They didn't show any VR controllers, and I wouldn't expect them to. Mostly because most VR controllers rely on external tracking, except for like the Quest controllers, which didn't seem to be anything that they at least advertised. So I don't know that that's really going to be anything, if I'm honest. I don't know that's going to have any sort of like VR controls for VR play. At least not this first one. You could potentially do hand-tracked games like there have been, you know, like it's not impossible. There's lots of great hand-tracked games on the Quest 2. I'm personally not very fond of hand tracking, only because you lose a lot of your controls. So you either have to get very, very, very creative with how players control the game, or you just kind of have to go with a more stationary experience, which I think is really just a lot better for like demos and things like that, if I'm honest. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not going to say it's a bad headset. I think that there's a lot of cool things that they're doing. And I definitely don't like that they're advertising it as something you're supposed to wear all the time. Because it seems like they're trying to advertise it almost as a phone replacement to me, which I'm not opposed to. I would love to replace my phone with like a watch or something, but I don't want something that's strapped to my face all the time. I don't know that I want to have a headset strapped to my face all the time. I love playing VR for hours at a time, but I don't know that I want to like go around down the street looking at people through a headset or something like that. That seems very cyberpunk to me. Like it to me, it kind of makes me think like cyberpunk, you know, and it seems very dystopian to me when I think about something like that. Apple's and goggles at that. So probably, yeah, no. Apple is normally about trying to have interfaces that are very user friendly. At least that's the way I've always seen them. I think that's roughly what Apple kind of stands for. Yeah, I think that the reason they did show briefly for the FaceTime one, they did show briefly what the FaceTime like what that would look like from the other user's perspective. I don't know if you saw that part, but it was basically like a blurred background, or maybe it was like a gray background, like nothing there, and it was just like your face. I will say it's not terrible, but it does, like, you can clearly tell it's like some kind of model, not just not someone you're talking to when you do it that way. Yeah, to be honest though, it looks way better than what Meta's than what Meta's looks like for their Horizon Worlds. Although that's not really saying much. Horizon Worlds is not the best looking social platform out there. be another big tech are getting involved in trying to advance the market. You know what? That is very true. I'm not going to complain about that. I think it's great that that there are bigger companies trying to keep VR and AR alive. I'll be honest. I feel like the only complaint that I have is that they all seem to be doing it wrong, in my opinion. That's like the only complaint that I have is they all seem to be trying to push towards VR, even when the devices that they're trying to pitch seem like it should be only for AR, or they're trying to pitch it for both VR and AR, and they should not be one and the same. I don't know why everybody tries to pitch them as one and the same. It's not, and it really shouldn't be. You should focus on either making an AR device or a VR device. And to be honest, I think that Apple's a lot better. They've been doing like augmented reality stuff on phones forever. So I think it's appropriate that the first headset that they're releasing is mostly augmented reality based. But yeah. Set in terminal manager. Hold on. Can I do this? Get components. I don't know that I'll be able to do this. Get components. No. Get component. Class, let's say point light. This probably isn't the best way to do this. I'll probably have to change this later on. But just so I have something that works for now. Lights. I'm actually going to map this just in case I ever want to come back to this. Point light component. Actually, maybe I should do a vector to a point light component. Map point light component. Oh. Actually, I might need to create my own point light component. Least delusional in thinking that gaming is going to be responsible for mass adoption. Gotta respect that. As much as I wish gaming would cause the shift, it's totally not good. Yeah, no. So I don't know. I agree that there needs to be more than just VR or more than just gaming because I agree not everybody's into gaming and you know I would definitely agree with that. The only thing that I will say is I think that as a whole we need more just general applications and games for like any sort of augmented reality and VR stuff. I think that games show the overall potential. And quite frankly, I think that for most people, I think that games kind of make a little bit more sense because those are typically things that have 3D environments. Most other applications don't. And so it doesn't really make sense to try and incorporate those into AR and VR headsets. I think that I think that's something else that companies may be kind of doing wrong. I think that they spend too much time focusing on the hardware and not enough time focusing on all the games and applications that should be going into that hardware. Like, I think that we should be having a lot more time put into making games or other applications than we should be for getting more and more expensive or higher quality hardware or anything like that. Not that we shouldn't be doing that, because obviously, like the Quest 2, like we were already talking earlier, it does have a lot of performance issues. I'm not saying we shouldn't be upgrading the hardware, but I feel like we spend too much time focusing on newer hardware, not enough time on the software side of it. CPP. So just so you know, I'm not doing everything in Blueprint. I'm actually doing, I have it open over here. I'm doing multiplayer networking in CPP, or C++. I'm mostly doing Blueprint for just about everything else, just because it's quicker and easier. Yeah, I agree. There's not that many VR experiences that really impress people. I think Half-Life Alyx did a good job for a little while, but then there wasn't really much after. You know, it was like a play once and then you're done kind of thing. Yeah, I definitely agree that there's not enough. There's definitely not enough games trying to push VR or anything like that. I think I need to create my own point light component for this. Possibly. Is there a way to find out when an object moves? You know, God, I got like 3 different thoughts going through my head. Let me be right back. I gotta run to the bathroom real quick. Hold on. All right, I'm back now. All right, let me have a look real quick. Hold on. Unreal Engine detect when object, when actor is moved. Or maybe I need an event dispatcher. Unreal Engine event dispatcher when actor has moved. I don't know if there's one that exists. Yeah, that's what I was worried about. Yeah, that's gonna be a pain. You know, I don't know if there is one for pawns. The other thing I'm thinking too is not everything is going to be a pawn. This tracked room actor. So the reason I have this is for when players move things from one room to another. Because eventually what I want to have is players can grab objects, obviously, and then they can carry it into different rooms. And I don't want it to despawn when the room it came from despawns. So what I want to have it eventually do is have it, if it moves from one room to another, it'll basically kind of change ownership to which room it belongs to. That's going to be a later thing, though. I don't need that right in this moment. So I need to be able to do that on non-pawns as well. Now this one is a pawn, the AI base. So this one maybe, let me see here. Maybe there is a velocity change. Let me see. Controller changed. I don't think there is. I think what I may have to do... God, I don't want to do this on every tick as well. Because even for just 20 actors, that's going to be a lot. I'm expecting to probably have hundreds. Or not hundreds, but probably around 100 at least altogether in an entire scene. Or room, I guess. Bind event. Unclicked. Maybe I will need to look in the pawn CPP files or something. Have you watched SAO? Hold on. I have before, yes. Function timer for like a few secs. That's what I'm thinking I may do as well. Yeah, there has to be a better solution than function timer. Because function timers don't make sense either. What I'm trying to think, right, is this only needs to happen when either the light source or the actor has moved. It does not need to happen at any other point in time. So I'm trying to think... Oh man, that's gonna be a... Oh, that's... Wait, that's a problem too. Because if the light source moves, then that's going to... If there was like 20 different objects around that light source, then they're all going to start triggering it as well. Yeah, I think delegates are going to be the way to go. Light sources could work. If I bind it to a delegate on a specific actor. So maybe what I could do is just periodically check to see what the closest light source is. Maybe that can be done on a timer. Every like few seconds or something like that. We check to see what the nearest light source is. When the light source gets moved, that can be bound to a delegate. Actually, that might work because if the light source isn't moving, then the player just needs to know which one the closest one is. That could be done on a timer. God, I hate doing things on timers too. It would also have to happen during hidden. Actually, that'll be taken care of during the is valid, so that should be fine. So I have like 3 different things running through my head all at once trying to work this out. I'm trying to make sure I have a pretty solid starting point for this. Delegates on the light sources. Nothing would happen on the... I think I would need a custom point light component. It wouldn't need to be too much. I would just need to check to see if the manager's there. Otherwise, the delegates wouldn't even bother firing. And then... yeah. Okay, I think that'll work. So let's do this then. Let's see. We are here on the player. Okay. Timer by function. That's the wrong thing. Set timer by function. Actually, I may need to do by event, I think. Event. This will create an event. I'm going to do this. We'll do looping. We will do this. I'm going to say every 3 seconds for now. And then I also want to add a start delay. My thought behind adding a start delay is if I add a start delay, hold on, let's say 5. So my thought process behind adding a start delay and a start delay variance is if I do this, all the AI gets spawned at roughly the same time. So I don't want them for, you know, like every 3 seconds, every single AI in the level starts firing off this event. So my idea behind having this is at the very least it's staggered a little bit. So, you know, we may have like 5 different AI that are spawning at this time. Then, you know, only a few milliseconds later, there's like another 5 over here that are doing this. You know, maybe we have 3 over here that are another few milliseconds later. Maybe there's 1 another few milliseconds. That way, hopefully, it's a little bit staggered. So I'm going to do that. And then, let me see here. Create a matching function. Let's call this check light source. Okay, we need to get this because this needs to be valid. Before we can do anything, that has to be valid. So this will also help me check to see if it's currently visible, if this even should be checking for a light source. Because if it's not, the manager only exists when the room is spawned in. So if this manager doesn't exist, then I'm not even going to bother with that. Yeah, exactly. Okay. I'm going to detach this for a second. Actually, you know what? That really doesn't matter. I'm just going to leave that. Oh, no, you're good. You are all right. I'm trying to make sure I'm doing this correctly. Let me close you real quick. I need to clear some of this real quick. Hold on. Okay, hold on. Physical animation. Get animation. Let me do this. Hold on. Set material. That way, hopefully, it's a little bit lighter. Let me just do world grid. Is it called grid? I just wanted like a blank. If I just compile that, will that work? Oh, perfect. Snow material. Perfect. Physical animation, get animation mesh. Actually, this needs to be done during the event graph. Get materials for each. Can I get a material class? Ah, here we go. Perfect. Make dynamic. Hold on. Is it just dynamic material? Create dynamic material instance. That's what I was thinking of. Okay. Oh, wait. Oh, I didn't even need the class. Oh, perfect. That's so much better. Okay. Creation flags none. And then this. Set material. Wait. Nope. I need this. I hope this does not completely overdo just everything right now. Goes in there. Goes in there. And then I think I need these stored as a list. Hold on. Let me do it this way. Hold on. Variable. The wrong thing. Array. This. I might need to see if I can combine it all into a single material. Does actor location replicate? Wait, hold on. Oh, rep notify is a precursor to a delicate. Hold on. Does actor location replicate? Deeper than my understanding. Are you talking about like multiplayer networking? Is that what you're talking about? Or am I missing something? I don't think I've done any rep notifies yet. Actually, since I'm doing my own thing on multiplayer, I probably won't because it's not going to have any effect anyways. God, I haven't done a rep notifying in forever. Your actor moves as cleanly as possible. Might not be a bad idea. The only thing is I think rep notifies for multiplayer networking. God, I haven't done rep notifying forever. Hold on. Let's do a quick look here. Rep notify. Engine. Oftentimes it is desired to execute some logic in response to the replicate variable changing. Variables that are marked rep notify have a special function called automatically anytime the values change on both network authority and on machines. Yeah. Client servers, same sequence. I guess it would. Yeah, because it would still be firing on authority during the server. I'm trying to think though. 'Cause it only needs to fire whenever it is set. At what point were you thinking to have that fire though? I guess that was the part that was also kind of confusing me too. I'm not trying to be like judgmental or rude or anything. I'm trying to figure out like your thought process too of using the rep notify. Like, are you talking about like on the owning room manager or something? Or the dynamic materials or something? Oh, okay. Yeah. Yeah, this is gonna get rough. God. Let's see this. So hold on. From the owning room manager. I completely lost where I was. Oh. Before we even do the for each here. Actually, I wonder, would it be best to go back to the collection? Now what I could do, oh, where's it here? What I could do is create a bunch of vector parameters based off of the actor's name. And then just set that once. That might actually work a little better. Hold on. I think I may have an idea. Close this. Close that. I still need that. I'll leave that open for a second. I still need that. I have an idea. Hold on. Where did I put this? I'm gonna put this in the materials. Let's go new folder. Collections. I think I have an idea here. Hold on. Light source collections. I don't even need this anymore. That can actually go. And then get, hold on. Get collection, material collection. Get, what was it called? Collection, get material. Get vector parameter. Yeah, here it is. Vector parameter. Is there a way? Oh wait, hold on. This is a struct. Oh, it's a color struct. I'm having to get really creative here. Set vector, was it vector random? Yeah, here we go. This make little name self get display name. I don't think I need to set that, right? I do. Okay. We'll just set that to 0, 0 for now. Hold on. I think I need to pull up that material real quick. Collection parameter. Wait, is this gonna work? Am I still gonna need to do it though? Hold on. Set vector parameter value by info? Hold on. Set MID using MPI to allow access to the layer parameters. Hold on. Hey, sounds great. Thank you for stopping by, Tricell. Hey, yeah, man. I hope your experience turns out well. I hope I get to see it. Yeah, I don't think that's gonna work. Set vector. All right, man. I'll definitely have to do that. All right. I don't think this is gonna have any effect like I thought it was. I'm looking at this now. Hold on. Because I would need to have the parameter name. Yeah, it's not going to work like I thought it was. Okay, we'll have to do this the other way I was planning on doing it then. that. Okay. So there's that. So there's for our AI. So supposedly, this will get whatever the closest light source is. Oh, shoot. That's not what I meant to do. I do want to do one more thing too. Move to. I don't know that I can do this in a function actually now that I think about it. I might need to do this in events. Let me see real quick. I think. Okay, I guess I was wrong. I thought there was a function or an event that I could use that would lerp one vector to another vector over a period of time, but I guess I was wrong. So I'll do this. Because I would like for it to look fairly clean when it kind of swaps over. Lerp light source. Maybe I need to do this. Hold on. Set timer by event. I'm actually gonna take this real quick. Put this down here. Hold on. Think here. This needs to go in here. Set timer by. Hold on. Do it this way. Do vector single. Thought. Hold on. Let me remove this. Lerp, light source. Do a loop. Actually, we'll do this point 5. No delay of any kind. We promote this to a variable. There we go. Okay, so this can all be gotten rid of. And actually, I'm going to do this actually, just to simplify it down just a bit. Okay. Go. Before this all takes place. God, this is going to become so messy right now. It's called stop. Invalidate. There we go. Okay, I think that'll work. Feels like a very long and drawn out way to do this, but I think it'll work. So just to run through this real quick. Oh wait, hold on. Location. Okay. So to sort of draw this out, right? So when we spawn in at begin play, we will set our previous location variable to our current actor location. Then we're going to check our light source real quick. So this is going to happen right away, no time or anything, because we just want to make sure that we're currently already at the nearest light source. Then, what we're going to do is we're going to come in, we're going to check to see if our lerp timer is currently running. If it's not, we're going to continue. The lerp timer is important for later. If it's not valid, we're going to check to see if our owning room manager is valid, because we need that in order to do everything else. Assuming it is, we're going to get the closest light source. Then we'll set our previous location variable to the target location before continuing on. Actually, this needs to change. This needs to be the target location. Set target location. There we go. Actually, we'll set them both. Screw it, just to be safe. It should just be the target location, but just to be safe. Okay. Then we set the target location to the new light source that we're switching to. Yep. We then set a new timer, which occurs every 0.05 seconds, and then we set our alert timer to follow along with this timer event. Now, this timer event gets bound over here to the lerp light source event, and what this does is it goes through each dynamic material. We lerp from the previous location to the target location. We use that to make a color for our light source position. That then our previous location gets set to whatever this new lerp value is. Then this it gets compared with our target location to see if they are nearly equal to each other. I'm actually going to increase that to 5. 5 should be unnoticeable, within 5 units of one another. And it shifts closer by 0.05 each time. That might need to be increased to like 0.5 or something. Actually, I'm going to do that real quick. Let's say 0.5. And if it is, then we clear and invalidate the lerp timer, which will then allow for us to check for light sources again. Now, after this initial check, if we come along, we do another timer, which will occur every 3 seconds with an initial start delay somewhere between 0 and 10. And this just checks our light source, just does the same thing we just did. Checks to find what our nearest light source is and all that. Then we go through all of the materials in our animation mesh. We get their base material and we convert them all to dynamic material instances. So that way here in our lerp light source, we are able to actually set that light source position. Actually, real quick, something I didn't think about. I'm going to take all of this and I want this to happen at the very beginning. So this is going to occur on completed, and this event begin plays first, going to set all of our dynamic materials. Okay, so that should work. In our actual manager, when it spawns in, it's going to grab everything within the bounding box. And then it's going to use that in order to detect all of our AI bases and set the owning room manager. Now, whenever a player leaves the room, that owning room manager will actually destroy itself because it's actually part of an instance level that gets loaded in every time a player enters a room and then destroys itself whenever a player leaves that room. So whenever a player leaves the room, this should all no longer function whatsoever. So it shouldn't be checking for light sources or anything. It'll just kind of do nothing in terms of light sources specifically. And hopefully that won't be a bad thing. I'm hoping that'll still work all right. And then obviously whenever a player enters the room, all that should start up again. Now, the only other thing is I need to do that to the tracked room actor, which since I've already done it once, shouldn't be too big a deal. I could probably honestly copy some of these functions over. Now, the only problem is some of these may have more static meshes than just one. Some of them may even have skeletal meshes. Actually, I think a skeletal mesh is a type of static mesh. Let me check real quick. Skeletal mesh. If it is, then I only really need to do this for static meshes. Use skeletal mesh. Ooh. Thank you, Unreal, for Stop getting in my way. It is not. It is a streamable render asset. Okay, so this is actually maybe what I will need. A streamable render asset. Can I get that? Render asset. Maybe. I thought there was a mesh component. There is. Okay, there's a mesh component. Let me see here. I don't think I can look that up. Hold on. Mesh components. Let's see. A U mesh component contains the U static mesh components and no skeletal mesh components. Looks like. God dang it. Okay, you know what? Actually, this might not be a bad thing. I don't know that I'm planning on using any skeletal mesh, so I'm gonna stick with static mesh components only for now. Let's just stick with that for now. For each. Here, get materials. I hate putting for loops inside of for loops because these will sometimes create errors too. Unreal picks it up as errors when you have too many for loops running inside for loops, or I guess a for loop running too many times within another for loop. Get class dynamic. Material instance. Actually, get. What did I do? Get base material. That's what it was. Oh wait. Oh, I don't even need that. Actually, no. I want the base material because I need a parent class or a parent material, and it says that it'll go up to whatever the parent is. So that's what I need. Go. Not gonna worry about any of that, and then. See here, we'll grab that. Set material. Be this index. This. I may need to have a parent class off of all this. That I can reference back so that way I can make sure I'm not using materials I don't need. Let me do this real quick because I need to make sure this works. Yep, perfect. Array. Oh, wait, is this going? Okay, yep, perfect. All right, it's going. Hold on, I kind of want to see what this is going to look like. We just have a loop and a loop and a loop and a loop. I wonder if at any point this is going to become too much. I'm going to leave that alone now. All right. Apparently when I switched that the variable to an array, it crashed everything for a split second. Not really sure why, but oh well. Okay. Okay, let's see here. Let's do... Copy all of this over. So that way I have that. Variable, create variable, perfect. Ooh, oh, one more. Check light source. Oh, when did I create that? I didn't realize I made that. Oh well. Okay, now it's called something else here, so we're just gonna get this. To validate get. Target is valid. False. Delete all that. Good. And then I just need to add the rest of it into the begin play. So we're going to need this. Okay. So now that should work for everything. Just as a quick test, let me go and start simulating real quick. Hopefully there's no crashes or anything. Okay, it doesn't look like it. Looks like we're all good. Let me just grab a random AI here. If I grab this one. Yeah, okay, so yep, it's not valid, so it's not even checking for any light sources, which is good. That's exactly what I want. I don't think I have any tracked room actors in right now. I think I took that out for a minute. Hello, Combined Potato. Hey, Combined Potato. Thanks for the $2, by the way. So I'm currently working on some of the cell shaded lighting for these materials. So I can't actually see it, so I don't even know for sure if this is working at the moment. Let me do this real quick. Let me see if I can get one of these to trigger. Hold on. I'm gonna need to add this in so I can test this real quick. Generator, base room. Hold on. Generate corridors. Hold on. Generate. Can I make this public? Or something that I can trigger in editor? It doesn't look like it, huh? No, this is still the main project. It's not a new project at all. I am currently just experimenting. So this is just generally what it looks like. So this one won't be switching between light sources or anything. So hopefully if I did everything correctly, it should basically find the nearest light source once it's in the room. That's kind of weird. Okay. I need to fix that. I think I need to make the handles sturdier. It'll generally end up looking a little something like this, though. The way that the light is set up. So it'll basically, whatever the nearest light source is, it should use that. But it's only going to work, at least the moment, in the dungeons. So real quick, though. Actually, I wonder, can I put in an AI real quick? What if I did this? This might actually work. Hold on. Hold on. Let me just double check. Yeah, it is. Okay, hold on. I might have a way to test this real quick, actually. Blueprints, AI. No. I moved it over here. AI base. So I can go in there. Let's go and move you down a bit. So yeah, we're working on the design a little bit, trying to make this a little bit better. So I was mostly focused on the materials today. Okay, let me grab you real quick. Let's make sure you're working. Oh, interesting. Why is that not set? Let me try something else real quick. Hold on. Let's do levels. I think there's a way. Move. Oh, here we go. Move selected actors to current level. I wonder if this is why. Oh. Okay. Did that work? Oh. Duh. Hold on. This one. No, it's still not being set. Why is this not being set? That is so weird. Okay, no, because I needed that. Okay, let's check this real quick. So, apparently it's partially working. I just need to figure out why this is not getting set correctly. What if I... Oh, hold on. I'm going to try something here real quick. Let's do like just a quick delay for like 0.2 seconds and see if that happens to fix it. Because I wonder, because it's the room is being instanced in, so that way I can just despawn everything that's part of that room. So I'm gonna see if maybe just adding like a quick delay happens to work. Okay, did not. Still not being set correctly. Why is this not being set correctly? That's so weird. Let me see real quick. Let me see if this is finding anything. This one. Oh, I'm not positioned. What the? Is it not getting that far? Hold on. Why is it not getting that far? Hold on. Something's not right here. Why is this? Oh, there it goes. Okay. So it is never even finding the AI for some reason. Oh, collision issues. How I love you. All right. Let's see here. Let me real quick. I'm gonna double check this. Yeah, I'm gonna be honest. This has been like half the project. Just trying to figure out like why collision issues are occurring. Let me see here. Let me this one set. Is there like set generate? Oh, there we go. Set generate overlap events. Perfect. I don't know if that's gonna fix anything, but we're gonna try it real quick. And then I also come here. Oh, did I just crash Unreal Engine? No, why can't I move this? Hello? I think I broke Unreal Engine. Hold on. Give me 1 second here. I'll reset this real quick. I hate doing that because nothing ventured, nothing gauged. Let's hope you didn't crash. I hope I didn't. I just crashed my whole computer maybe like 5 or 10 minutes ago. And I took down my stream for like a minute or two. Oh, man. So in case the stream ends, you'll know why. Yeah, well, it auto-saves periodically, too. Which I honestly kind of hate, because then it jumps to the front of my screen and then won't let me go back to what I was doing if I'm, like, in Firefox doing something. I will definitely let you know. I've been playing around with been playing around with a lot of different things in terms of design and all that. The origami, the origami is kind of working, but I don't know that's working well enough, so I might just need to go back to doing actual 3D models like I'd originally planned on doing. So, yeah. What time is it? Wait. What time did I start my stream at? Hold on. I was about to look at what time I started my stream at, and then I had another pop-up real quick. Hold on. 3 o'clock. I usually start my streams at 1. I'm like, there's no way this is only being over for 2 hours. I feel like I've done through quite a bit more. Hold on. I know it's not even important. Oh well. All right. Let me check. Okay, cool. That's still there. So I think it's all still working fine. Let me. Let's try this. Hold on. Un momento, por favor. Actually, let me just do this real quick. See, the light source is still at the world origin. Yep. Okay, so it did not fix itself. I did say that this was ending early. This is kind of ending early for me. That is true. All right, let me grab this real quick. I think I have something else I want to do for this material too, but let me try and see if I can get this working real quick first. So if we do delay, 0.2, get overlapping actors. Yeah, this is not overlapping correctly. Let me do something real quick. Hold on. String. Hold on. Do I have any other print strings? I think I have some other ones going on. Maybe not. Hold on. Or here, I'll do this. I have a better idea. Append overlapping actor. Let me see if it's at least detecting it. Interesting, it did detect it. Set owning room manager to self. Hold on. See something here real quick. I'm gonna do this real quick. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. God damn it. Oh man, apparently. Oh wait. Oh, that's new. Hold on. Oh, it's finally getting to this point. Okay. Hold on here. Okay, we might finally be getting somewhere. I don't know how. I don't think I did anything. No new errors in the message log. I'm gonna pull these down real quick. Okay, so I did get it. Let's see this. Okay, okay. All right, hold on. It's working! I don't know how, but I'm not going to touch it. Okay, yeah, that's quite a long delay. I think I might need to decrease that delay there. Or maybe I just need to find a better way to do that altogether. See, if it like walks all the way over here, there's about I think it's like a 3 or 5 second delay. What did I put on here? Hold on. Yeah, that's much too long. Let me see this real quick. Hold on. Like Bob Ross always said, happy little accidents. Oh, no joke. Okay, hold on. Where did it go? There. Yeah, 3 seconds with initial start delay between 0 and 10. Let's do this. I'm gonna touch this as little as possible. What I may need to do is have like overlaps on the light sources themselves, and then have the light sources running this logic is what I may need to do. Did this one only spawn one? I think this one only spawned one. Yeah, it did. Come on. I want one too. Okay, here we go. Okay, it's using this light source. Okay, good. I'd like for you to walk over here, please. Okay. Oh, wait, did it swap? I think it swapped. Yep, that swapped. Yeah, I think what I'm gonna have to do is have like overlaps on the light sources themselves, and if I do that, I think this might be a little bit better. So that way every time you begin an overlap, it'll go ahead and do that. Why is it hanging like that? Wait a second. This one's working fine. Hold on, let me do something here real quick. Okay, that could be close now. That's good. Let me check something here real quick. How am I spawning this one in over here? Yeah, that orientation. By the way, that's gotta go. Oh, shoot. Oh, it spawns in a specific orientation in world space. Okay, let me do this real quick. Hold on. Actually, you know what? I don't even know that I'm that worried about that. Only because... Yeah, because later on I'm going to have it so that way it like picks up weapons anyways. I'm going to leave that for now. I'm not going to worry about that. That's fine. I just had that right now for the testing. Actually, we'll go and spawn them facing this way. So I want to make sure that tracking continues to work. Cool. Now, I do want to see if I can do one more thing real quick to this material just to make it pop a little bit more. Let me grab the material real quick. Got an idea. This is completely unnecessary, but I'm going to do it anyways. Just because I can. Let me grab real quick. Parameter. Let's see. A shade line is what I'll call it, I guess. I don't know what else to call it. I don't know if that's going to be very visible. No, it's not. Okay, let's do this then. I don't know how this is going to end up looking. I'm gonna try this anyways. So for this one, I'm mostly focused on the materials, trying to get the cell shading looking right. Mostly because you can't do post-process on a quest. So it just, ooh, that does look kind of interesting actually. I might see if I can't shorten that a little bit, but I kind of like that look actually. So I'm mostly just trying to get like the cell shaded like material just down, try to get it looking good. And that's just kind of my focus for this one. How about we do this, actually? How would that look? Yeah, cell shade texture. Nice. Yeah, I think that kind of removed it. Hold on, I need to slow down my camera real quick. Yeah, that kind of removed it. Which I kind of figured would happen if I did that. What if I do this? No. Hold on. Maybe I need to do this. Hold on. I might need to swap them around, maybe? I'm not sure. I feel like it does bring out like an interesting little design. Hold on, let me get a sphere in here real quick. Hold on. Be able to clearly see what this looks like on a sphere. Yeah, because then you get like this weird little black line here. Oh, wait, you know what? Oh, wait, I think I might know what I'm doing wrong here. Hold on. I might be doing a couple things wrong. Let's bring this up to 0.58. Actually, this might all need to come down a little bit. What if I do this? Hold on. if... Actually, I'll just do this. I think I need one right here. Okay, and this goes up to here. Or maybe that needs to be 0.68, maybe? I'm trying to figure this out real quick. Hold on. Save. I think, is that right? I think I might need to reduce some of this a bit. Yeah, it does have like a nice little black outline there. I think this needs to be a little thicker. Hold on. Let's do this. I think this needs to come down a bit. Let's do like 0.55. This would be 0.52. Or actually, let's do this. 0.5, 0.52, 3. And then this one would be like 0.49, I guess. Oh, I think I had one of those backwards. Hold on. 0.5. Oh, I see. Hold on. 6.5. Trying to go down like one band at a time. I think I need another if statement in between these. Oh no, that's good. I think it does need to be a little bit thicker though still. I'm not quite sure how I feel about like the black. I feel like it makes it like you can see the depth a little bit more clearly. Especially if you're like back here like this. Like, I feel like you may be able to see the depth a bit more clearly like that. Yeah, no joke. Well, what I'm thinking about doing is I want to try and use, like, mostly solid colors. Mostly just for simplicity's sake. Most important thing. Yeah, so my idea was I wanted to see if I could try and use like mostly solid colors. You know, like for example, like maybe an AI's whole head. Like I don't know that I want to do like a whole face because that's going to be a pain to try and optimize for Quest 2. So what I'm thinking about doing instead is just having like the general shape of a head, you know, shape of a body, you know. So maybe you're able to see like the skin color, solid colored jacket, shirt, and pants, you know, and then like everything in the actual game, you know, like books are going to be pretty solidly colored. There's going to be like guns. I want to have pretty solidly colored. I think some things will have like a little bit more detail to them. But for the most part, like the dungeon walls definitely need to, otherwise you can't tell what the heck is going on around you or like what it is around you. So some things are going to have a little bit more detail, but for the most part, I kind of want things to have like a solid color, which is also why I wanted to do the cell shading, because these different bands, I feel like do a better job of just kind of showing the overall depth of, and the overall shape of an object, since since having solid colors generally makes it very difficult to do it otherwise. Because if I was just to make this a solid color, like let's see, I just took this for example. Like if I just put that there and just like made this solid green, for example, once this saves, then yeah, you'll be able to tell that like the circle is a sphere, and you'll be able to tell the general shape of the AI, but it'll look like really, really flat because it's just a solid color, right? Speaking of which, why don't you have any shadow? Exactly, yeah. I feel like super hot's actually a really good way to describe it. Super hot type situation. Actually, that's a really good idea. Hold on. Let's have a quick look at super hot real quick. That is not what I want. Hold on. Before I go... Wait, wrong. Hold on. Super hot game. There we go. I didn't look at the pictures. I hope it was not bad. Oh god damn it. I'm about to get banned off of YouTube. Oh god. Oh god. Okay. Like, see, if we look at super hot, right? Like most everything is solidly colored, right? Like you look at super hot, you can tell where the enemies are because aside from them being like a solid red color that's not the same color as the background, they do have a little bit of like sort of a crystallized look to them. You can tell which ones are dead too. You know, mostly because they're just kind of shattering apart. And then the environment, you can mostly only tell what's going on around you because it's got these shadows, right? Which I was trying to keep shadows overall to a kind of, I don't want to say minimum. I don't know if that's quite the right word to put there. But I didn't want to just rely on shadows for the colors. Because a lot of things are going to be randomly placed around, if I do that incorrectly, or like if the lights are not placed around correctly, then that could end up being really bad. You'd wager the super hot shader is a matte cap. Yeah. So hold on. I see two things there. I actually don't know what a matte cap is. What is a matte cap? I haven't heard of that term. But to answer you, combined potato, I think generally yes. I'm on the same page. I'm trying to make sure I remember positive space versus negative space. Hold on. Positive space. Negative space in art is the empty space around and between the subject of an image. So yes, I think I'm generally going the same direction there. Matte Cap Materials Shader Graph Basics, episode 31 by Ben Cloward. Hold on. Is this on YouTube, it sounds like? Or how about I just look that up? Hold on. Matte Cap Materials Shader Graph Basics. Link above. I don't think I... Oh, wait. Is that link? That's on a separate computer. Hold on. I want to bring it up on this one. I use my laptop for the chat. Is this it? Ben Cloward. Yep. Here we go. All right. Let's have a quick look at this. I love the unskippable ads. Let's see here. This is Unity, it looks like, right? And it doesn't look like any closed captions. Okay, we'll watch this. Ben shader tutorials.
Mapping is mapping a spherical texture, like the one you see here in our preview, to our mesh to imitate the effects of reflection. It's basically a cheap way of doing reflection. Now, I showed an example on how to do this way back in episode 10, but I actually made a mistake when I was explaining how to do it in that episode. And so I want to make this episode to correct.
Oh, he demonstrates Unreal as well?
Let me show you what I mean. Let's take a look at this first. So this is the example that we made in episode 10. Take the normal vector in world space, transform it from world to view, and then we multiply that vector.
In all fairness, I think I could just reduplicate this in Unreal Engine. A lot of these nodes are the exact same. Aside from the fragment vertex here.
Take a look at our results here. You can see that what we have here is very similar to texture coordinates that we can then use to look up our texture. So our texture looks like this. It's a sphere.
Okay, interesting. Here, you said it does both. Let me fast forward here to Unreal Engine. Or here, how about this? So I also want to see what this looks like.
Fine in the scene. But if I come up close to the mesh and then I move off to the side, you can see that there's a problem.
Yep.
There. And the problem is we're using view space, and what we actually need to use is camera space. You can see that the behavior that I want is to have this texture continue to look at.
Yeah, I've done that before too. I have trouble figuring out how to fix it, but yeah, I've done that. We'll fast forward a bit more here. Trick in VR, but I've done it. Yeah, no, VR makes things so much more difficult too, especially when you're doing with shaders. Or not shaders, materials and things like that. I tried putting together a like a teleportation sort of portal style where you could see through a portal to the other side. It doesn't work in VR the way it does on flat screen, and I haven't figured out a way to get it to work in VR yet. But the way it doesn't line up correctly with the right eye. I think I understand why. I think in VR both eyes are treated as different displays. So when you start using displays in order to try and map it up like that, it kind of doesn't map up the right eye correctly.
Perform the same operation we did before where we multiply by 0.5 and add 0.5.
I'm gonna fast forward here to the Unreal Engine portion.
Change our range.
Is this Unreal? This is.
I have a scene with a simple test sphere, and you can also see that I have the same kind of a problem that I was having in Unity, where when I rotate the camera to the side, my matte cut material or my spherical reflections are rotating to stay in line with the camera instead of rotating to face the camera. And so let's solve this problem. This is the example that we made in episode 10 using our world space vertex normal transform from world space to view space. And then we adjust the range, starting out with -1 to 1 and adjusting it to 0 to 1 here. And then just taking the X and the Y coordinates to use to sample our texture map. So this is what we were doing. Let's fix it. I'm going to switch over to this new shader that I that works a little bit better.
This one right here, is this the one I'm assuming you're talking about? I'm just going to copy it over real quick. We'll see what this looks like. Okay, hold on. Let's do this. I'm just going to disconnect what I got here for a second. Okay, hold on. I'm just going to do it right up here. Absolutely. Hold on. No, it comes up as something else, huh? Yeah, there we go. Roll position. Transform position. Normalize. No problem, combined potato. You have a good one, all right? Okay, there's a cross. Normal world. It's called normal WS. Oh, there it is. Vertex normal WS. There it is. Okay, then this goes to transform vector. Yeah, there we go. Perfect. I hate that it doesn't always like line up one to one. Like the words don't always line up with what the node is actually called. Split components. It does most of the time, but I've noticed in materials it does not always seem to do that. Okay, so this goes to G, R goes to G, just like that. Then this gets multiplied. Looks like we have a vector 2, it looks like. Which is at 0.5. I think I'm understanding what part of this does. I don't know that I'm understanding the full thing. I think I'm at least understanding what part of this does. Because I'm willing to bet that this is kind of like centering it. I bet if you didn't have this, it would kind of be offset, is my assumption. Texture sample. Okay, and then let's get... Okay, and then that just goes into emissive. Okay, so let me maximize this real quick. So this goes into emissive. Let's go and give this a texture. I don't know that I have any that's going to be spherical like that, so let me just get a random one here. Let's do... Does it have to be a spherical, like, shaped texture like it looked like he had, or does it not really matter? If I did something like this. It's like an old one. It does? Okay. Wait. Did I do something wrong? Hold on. Hold on. It does? Okay. Hold on. This one is a little bit more spherical. Let me see. Doesn't look like this is lining up quite correctly. Did I screw something up real quick? Absolute, normalize, cross, split components.
So I'm just gonna walk.
Hold on, did I miss something?
From world space to the transform position. Cross product between that and the vertex normal in world space.
Does this maybe need to be
Then
XY?
transform to view
Nope,
space
that
as
causes
well. After doing that cross product, I then swap the red and the green channels here. I'm using the split components and the append many node to do that, just to flip-flop the red and the green channels. If you know an easier way of doing this, please let me know. I really love how it works in Unity, where I can just use this switch of doing swapping the.
You see, there might be something I've forgotten. Or maybe
R
something
to
that I
adjust
can't
my
see.
range from the -1 to 1 to sample my texture. And you can see I get a nice result like this. And if we apply this material to our model in our scene, now you can see when I rotate my camera to the side, continue looking at the view. So, pretty cool. I solved my problem.
Try that. Try that page. I don't think links go through the through the chat, by the way. I don't see any page that you would link to or anything. Oh. Yeah, it seems to just kind of line it up correctly.
Shader or spherical reflection map shader. Again, you can
Yeah, I
use
think
these,
I think YouTube usually blocks links in stream. Hold on. Let me see here. What if I looked up this? Super hot mat cap, maybe? Or here, what?
Listen, paying for it.
Oh, first link. Oh wait, was I looking up the correct thing? This one? Nope. Is that nope? It's not this link, or let me see. Maybe this guy has like a texture or something I can download real quick. Shader book recommendations thing.
Today, we're going to talk about tangent space, object space,
Let me see real quick.
world space,
Shader book
and
recommendations
view
thing.
space.
Music.
Let's get started.
No, he doesn't have it. It doesn't look like he has any links to
All right.
texture he used. Okay, let's see here. So is a matte cap a specific texture that I have to have? Is that what this is? This looks like it's in a different language too. Oh no, you're good. I mean, I always like learning new things. I'm just trying to figure out exactly what it is that I'm doing. Oh wait, I think I'm kind of getting it. Oh wait, hold on. Is it? So does it use this in order to kind of? Gotcha. Okay, so I think I'm kind of getting it. Because I'm kind of looking at this, right? There's like a little bit of light up here, right? So is it kind of like using this to kind of determine where the light's coming from? Is that sort of what's happening? Am I kind of on the... Looks up the... Am I kind of on the right page there? Hold on. Spherical matte cap, maybe? How about I do this? Hold on. Yeah, that's kind of how it's working. Okay, gotcha. Hold on. Let me try doing this. Unreal Engine matte cap. Because I don't think Unreal Engine has like any... Let me double check. I don't think Unreal Engine has like any sort of like matte cap. Yeah, it doesn't. It can give nice jelly-looking effects or metallic effects and possibly crisp. Interesting. Okay, that might actually even work out a little bit better, to be honest. If I can figure out how it works. Or I guess how to do it. How to create matte caps for Blender. I wish there was a way to like get that. Okay, so hold on. That was the original. I'm trying to double check too, because it also doesn't look like it's working correctly. Because I would expect it would kind of move around with me, right? That's what I would kind of expect. If I tried like a different texture, hold on. I kind of get the feeling maybe the nodes had changed or something. There's also this one, Decal Astro. This is texture sample, right? Yeah, he's putting it into texture sample, add 0.5, multiply 0.5. Yeah. I wonder if maybe something's changed in materials. It's an excellent tech. Cool. I'm not logged in, otherwise I'd subscribe to him right now. Tangent space to. Oh wait. Oh, wait. I think I found something. Hold on. Oh, that's why. This needed to be changed to view space, it looks like. Oh, wait, actually, I think this needs changed. Hold on. That's world space, and that is absolute world space. There it is. That's why it wasn't working. Maybe I'd skipped over it or something. Oh, wow, that looks really trippy. I assumed there had to be some sort of setting or something that he had set in one of the nodes that I didn't see. Okay, let's see. Oh, wow. That looks that looks really trippy. I actually do really like the way that looks too. Especially that sphere one, that looks really cool. Okay, hold on. Let me see if I can find like a sample matte cap texture. Hold on. Circular matte cap texture. I'm sure there's gotta be like a sample texture or something somewhere I can find. Oh wait, can I use one of these? Will this work? I'm gonna try one of these real quick. I'm gonna try this one. Oh wait, nope, that one's. Let's try this one. I don't know if this is gonna work correctly, but let's try this. Hold on. Save image as. Just save it to the desktop. Matte cap test. Okay. Port. Oh wait, saved as a JPEG. Is that gonna work? Oh, perfect. Cool. Okay, hold on. Do it this way then. I like the way it kind of looks too. I know this is such a stupid thing to like, but I like the way it generates these little stripes too. To me, it just looks so fascinating for some reason. Okay, let's see here. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. That does look really good. Holy shoot. I mean, you get up close to it, you can kind of see what's going on. But interesting. Hold on here. I gotta try a couple things here. Hold on. Hold on. I'm gonna try a couple things. I'm gonna switch this to base color instead of emissive real quick. Because I kind of want to see. So now imagine that. I at least like the idea that I have in my mind with the way that looks like this. I think that this would honestly look a lot better than the cell shaded kind of design I was looking for. Maybe I can even find a way to kind of sort of combine them. I don't even know. I don't know that I like as much on the base color, if I'm honest. I think it's a bit dark. At least this one. It could just... Yeah, I think it's just the lighting or something. I think I might end up using the emissive color. Partially, too, because I know some of the first levels are... Or maybe not some, but at least a couple levels might be a little dark. I think it might just be better to use emissive on some of them. Doesn't need to be like this strong, I don't think, but... Okay, hold on. I want to try just real quick, just to see what it'll look like. Hold on, I'm going to remove that. I just want to see what this is going to end up looking like if I were to do something like this. I kind of just want to play around and see what it ends up looking like. It's probably gonna look so terrible right now. Hold on. Yeah, that looks awful. Yeah, no, I don't think that works anywhere near as well. Because, yeah, the matte cap is definitely a much better way. It could just be the one that I have, but I feel like it kind of makes it look a little bit more realistic, whereas the sort of cell shade look I was going for, I feel like is meant to look a little bit more, like... I'm trying to find the word for it. Unrealistic, I guess. I don't know what the best word to use for that is. Maybe if I found a different matte cap, it might work a little better. Hold on. Yeah, I'm gonna have to play around with this a bit more. I might have to look into like creating matte cap textures or something like that. Oh, that was weird. Did I get disconnected from my chat for a second? That was weird. I'm gonna have to look into creating matte cap textures now. I really like the way this looks. Because this I can probably do, no problem. I say that right now, and I'm probably going to end up creating this, and it's just going to look awful. I'm probably gonna spend forever looking at this if I don't stop right now. All right, I'll have to look a little bit more into that, I think. I like it though. Looks good. Honestly, if I did something like this too, I could probably even remove most, if not all, of my light sources as well. Well, no, because I guess I would still need it for shadows too. Speaking of which, why are you no longer generating shadows, by the way? I don't know what I did, but it's not generating shadows anymore. Oh well. All right. Well, yeah, I'm impressed by that. Thank you, by the way. I think it's Fish for showing me this. I'm gonna have to look into this a little bit more. All right. Yeah, this looks awesome. Like I said, I'm gonna have to look into this a little bit more. Because I like the way it looks, but I don't understand it well enough to know how to make these work better yet. So I'll have to look a little bit more into that. I'm sure if I can do it right, maybe I can still kind of work out the original designs I had. Looks awesome. All right. Well, unfortunately, I'm gonna have to end off the stream here. I like looking at that too much. All right. Yeah, I'm gonna have to end off the stream here, but I appreciate you guys coming. I'm gonna be streaming again tomorrow if you guys want to come back. I'm gonna be researching this probably like all night, so I'll probably end up coming back tomorrow with like a whole bunch of new design ideas for this. But yeah, of course. I appreciate you coming, Fish. And I don't know if we have anybody else in the chat, but if we have anybody else in the chat, I appreciate you guys coming too. And I hope you guys are able to join again tomorrow or some other time when I'm streaming. And yeah, I appreciate you guys joining me. Hope you guys all have a good day, evening, afternoon, whatever it is, wherever you guys are. And have a good one, guys. I passed OBS. There we go.